most people I'd speak to who don't train, they see the benefits. They know that it's a good thing for their personality, for their character development, but they're just so worried about injuries that they don't step on the mat. So what would you say to those people?
You know, I saw a friend of ours actually posted something the other day, and it's like perfect. Devin Kelly posted this, and it's great. He says, injury reveals weakness. And I think that's so true. You know what I mean? Like, we talked about like jiu-jitsu being honest earlier. So maybe you go into jiu-jitsu and all of a sudden you're like, my elbow kind of hurts after this. My back hurts. Something's not right.
Yeah.
Well, now maybe you need to look a little deeper. Maybe you need to start doing some strength training. Maybe you need to do some mobility training. Maybe there's more other ways you need to be taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Something we talk about often is people, like what you said, they're scared to get hurt. But you're also going to get hurt by being sedentary. Like if I spend all day on a desk, my back's going to start hurting me after a while. I'm going to get a really weak back. You know what I mean? It's like if I don't do anything physical in my life, I'm also going to get hurt. I'm going to get weak. I'd rather be strong, you know? So like, I'm not going to, like, there's no one's had a perfect jiu-jitsu experience where they never got an injury. But it's like how you learn how to deal with that stuff and it makes you a stronger person. I'll take that any day over not doing anything, you know? There's so much life to live, you know what I mean? And I don't want to like let something that small, it's a what if, you know what I mean? I can't let this what if of worry control me from living my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm just smiling because I'm like, man, this is like, he's dropping so much gold right now. It's like the black belt mindset right here. It's like awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because this has been my experience too, you know, like I've been hurt tons of times in jiu-jitsu, over my years. So, you know, I've had broken ribs, unrelated. I've had a broken shoulder, you know, tons of sprains. I've broken my foot kickboxing, all this stuff, you know, like, but I never let any of that stuff stop me from trying to be the person I feel like I need to be. You know what I mean? So it's like, I have these obstacles get in the way. I've taken the wrong approach in fixing those injuries, definitely. And, you know, we talk about having a team, surrounding yourself with a team of people around you to help you get where you're trying to go, you know? And that's like, I always saw it in the perspective of jiu-jitsu, but for me, like, you know, I'm 36, I'm not getting any younger, and I want to still perform like a high-level athlete. So for me, that's mobility training, it's strength training. It's me having an open mind to be a student still and like talk to coaches on like getting myself better. Like I'm really blessed. I have like really great friends at Nirvana. I can always ask for help and they're great coaches. I mean, I like Dom, Nettie, you, Will, Johnson, Ian, like all these, like the list goes on and on. Devin, you know, it's like, it's this endless list of super high level coaches. And I could go ask all of them the same question, you know what I mean? And like at Ash has saved my life a million times, you know? And going to an osteopath, you know, going to a good massage therapist, you know, seeking help when I needed it. Just like that kid that needed help after the tournament and needed help picking himself back up and fixing his jiu-jitsu so you do better, you know? Jiu-jitsu's crazy, man. Yeah. So like people scared of getting hurt, you know, like, man, for like all those names I just mentioned, I met all those people through injuries, and they're like some of my best friends today. Yeah. If I never got injured on the mat, I would have never met any of those people, and they're like some of the most special people in my life. Yeah. You know, like man, like before I started Rituals, I came in, I had so many injuries. I had to take a break from training. You know, 16 years committed to a sport, I had to take a break from training for like a good period of time, and like finding trainers I could trust to like help me put my body back together. That's amazing. You know what I mean? Right. So it was like how could I not? You know, I don't know. It's like, so like, man, my body feels great now. Like, you know, like I talked about my osteopath, Ash, like I went and saw him like a month ago. He goes, Justin, you have this like one nagging injury and that's it. When I saw you a year ago, you had like 10 of these and now you're like completely healthy, you know? So it's like, I think, again, that quote with Devin's like 100% right. Like injuries reveal your weakness, right? But it's up to you to fix it. So like maybe the injury, like you said, like that deep rooted question, like I'm scared of getting hurt. Well, maybe that's a deeper issue we kind of need to address. Why don't we come try some jiu-jitsu and see if we can unearth what that is and see how we can grow as a person together, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.